let's work out a strategy for you. What we should do is, your paper is November 2014, right?
Right.
7th November. Now we need to go backwards. Today is 13th September. Can you just write what is the date today?
Today is 13th September.
13th September?
Right.
Yeah. So you have a little under 2 months
Right.
to reach that. How do you want to start? FR chapter 1. Yeah?
I'm very confused, honestly. I'm really looking out for that one. You know, I really want to learn this thing, how to approach an exam. Because what people talk about, do the entire course once, then do a revision of it, and then attempt papers, that the entire methodology that requires certain time.
Yeah, so right now, so you want to do the course, the entire course,
Right.
which approximately will take you how much time to do the course?
If you were to ask me, for a person who's doing it for the first time, the entire course for group 1, I would say for a person of limited, of like an average mind like me, would require 4 months for one group.
Okay.
Looking at everything, that I need to do the concepts, I need to practice the question. So entire first group for me.
No, but let's talk about you now. Now that you've already done your 3 attempts, so we're only doing it for you right now.
Right.
It's only for you. You've done the course 3
Right.
times earlier. How much time will it take you to revisit everything and be able to get into phase 2 of this?
Okay, so to revisit everything and get into the phase 2, again I would say if I'm to do the thing, the methodology remains the same, it would take the same time. It was just that the understanding time would be reduced. The time I initially spent the first time, because I was spending time to understand the concepts. Now I know the concept, but reading through it, practicing through it, it would still take somewhat nearly the same time. It would still
Which
take
would
me
be?
three. I mean, if I have to go by that strategy to cover 100% course, it should take 3 months, like reading, practicing, and attempting.
Do you have 3 months right now?
Not at all.
You don't. So
I don't.
then this attempt should be out. You should not appear in this November time.
You're right, but then
You should only attempt. It's very important. Now what you need to remember is, whenever you attempt the exam, that should be your last attempt. After that, you're leaving CA.
I want to say
Don't,
something.
you know, this is a vicious circle that 6 months,
Right,
you're
right.
just spoiling your life. Let go of this attempt, no problem.
Mhm.
Be 100% confident. Write the papers unless you get 60% in them, because that is not under exam conditions and all that.
Right.
You know, unless you can get 60 in all papers, do not attempt this. I'm very serious on this. Forget we've launched the course, no problem. For you, Shania, you have to make sure that your paper is the last time that you're doing the CA. And go with that I am confident I am going to clear. If there is anything in your mind that I am not being able to do it, I'm not saying leave it right now. Take one day, decide. Do I want to write the paper to pass?
Okay, so
You have to be confident what you want.
honestly, sometime back when the result came, I was very upset. I had
What did you do in the last, whenever the result was declared? It's been about a month? No?
Result was declared on August 8th. I remember it was immediately after 2 hours I picked up my book. I was so frustrated that I need to do it this time. I need to. So it went like that. I picked up my books. I tried studying again.
So you would have started here and then slowly would have come here
because
that I've already done this.
No, but I was struggling with the approach, I would say. I was still struggling that, okay, I'm picking up this, I'm doing it, I'm taking too much time. I started with Forex. So Forex 1 chapter, it takes a lot of time. So when I started practicing, I had to revisit certain things. So I was struggling, honestly. After that, I know we met last Sunday. Last Sunday was 7th September. When I started with this chip thing, so I had the chip for auditing syllabus, and auditing, it has a very defined curriculum. So it would have videos, it would have faculty notes, it would have question papers and objective questions. So when I was looking out for a new approach because I didn't want to look at the books and I knew I couldn't study on my own now. I need somebody to really teach me now. I can't do it on my own. Studying the same thing, I know I would have gone mad. So when I started this, I started taking the videos. Now videos, again, it is like it has a structured course, it is certain time, again, like the way classes go, like 3 months or something. So it has its defined time. Spending that time, starting with it, then again struggling with work, I'm not able to get time to study within the week. So the same cycle repeats.
So tell me something, we will still work out a strategy how to approach the exam in this November 2014, but assuming by mid-October, if you cannot meet that, are you ready to drop this attempt? Or you want to attempt and get into the same rut? I want this answer from you. Because you know yourself best. Are you ready to face another setback, or you want to pass? We are both trying. For both of us, it is important that you pass.
Right.
But are you ready to take that call that if I'm not prepared, I will not go for it? Or you want to hear from the institute that Ashana, you are not prepared, you plug it the fourth time.
You know,
that is your call.
Before, like some time back, I had actually given up hope. I was like, I'll just go and sit on the paper, and I have no hopes. I had no hopes for the paper because I thought it is going to keep going on like this. I can't predict when I'm going to clear it, and I thought things are out of my control.
You were not ready. How can the result is not bad. Result when you say it's single percentage and all that, result is not that. When you are not ready, how can you pass? You know.
That's true.
But you have to try and achieve the targets that we set today. But by mid-October or whenever, if we decide that you're not ready, are you ready to drop this attempt? That is one question I want to ask you.
But
Or you want the institute to tell you that no, Ashana, you're not prepared.
But how? I mean, what is there in my mind is that by mid-October, like 1 month, leave starting from 2nd of October, 15-20 days. How do I really go about doing that course?
25th October, can you finish everything? You have okay. Let's start. It's 13th September.
Right.
If the leaves are starting on 2nd October, what are you going to do for the next one, whatever 3 weeks that you have?
No, I would be studying.
You have to study, so you have to take out time.
Right.
Take it out on the weekend, take it out during the day. You're not working 24 hours, are you?
Right. No, not at all.
So let's start. Are you ready to drop this attempt if you're not complete?
So if you ask me, I don't have a strategy. I don't know because
I am there for that, but I'm asking you. If I ask you, Ashana, drop the attempt, will you drop it? Or will you go and attempt?
If you tell me,
yes or no, frank answer.
If you, I think.
No, I will show you why
honestly,
or why you should not.
Honestly, I would go and give the exams in either case.
Very good. You would want to, if you're not prepared, you are ready to take another setback.
Yeah, because I would.
Because you feel by luck I won't pass.
No, it's not.
Fair enough.
It's not by luck. It is just that I would appear for it. In that sense. I mean, I would still go and sit for the paper.
The only, I have nothing against you writing the paper. The only thing is, if you're not prepared, yes, there is still a chance by fluke you might.
No,
but the only thing is that this result will come in January. You are getting into that circle.
Absolutely.
Till January, you will feel that I'm passing. I'm telling you, no matter how your
You're
papers
right,
are,
you're right.
you will always feel that yes, I might pass.
Completely. You're absolutely right.
And God forbid if you don't. For another month, I'm telling you.
That's something,
No, and you have to think that you will not do C again, but you will not leave it. You only left for one group, right?
Right.
So 1 month you will say, oh, this, that, and you will again start in February. Again the same cycle. You only have to by February, May or whatever. You will have 2 months.
Right.
Again you will be working. By the end of it, you will have this 1 month.
Right.
It's better that you decide in October and start studying from October for May. But you have to take that call. Yes, I am not going to go and sit. What is the point? It is a hard call, but you have to take that call.
Right. You're right. And I think that's absolutely
tough call.
Very tough call actually. Because very tough call when you see that the next attempt would be in May. So you realize, somewhere your own. I mean, there's a level that's at one point of time you'll be studying a lot, but when you have more time, you somehow become casual about it. So that is the thing that comes in between. So sometimes you fear losing that time in terms of.
How are you losing? There's no problem. At least you're achieving a goal. When you know in November you're not prepared, you're just going and attempting for the heck of it, so that mentally you feel that I've attempted.
Yeah, right.
Life doesn't change. 6 months here or there will not make a difference.
Cycle.
This is not your first time anyway. How does it make a difference? Tomorrow, how does it make a difference?
It doesn't.
So are you ready to drop it in October if need be?
Yes. Yes.
You are saying it yourself. I'm not forcing you into it.
Yes, I'm saying
because for me also, it's best that you pass this attempt.
Right.
Right? But we will work towards it.
Right.
We will try and achieve November. But say 25th of October, we decide that you may not be fit right now.
Right.
You'll drop it?
I'll drop it.
But continue from that day itself for May. It is not that you drop and wait till January. The idea is to drop it so that May you crack it.
Right.
I want you to go to the exam when you are 100% confident I'm going to crack this exam and never going to face it again.
Absolutely. But the target is 25th October.
25th October.